Yeah, guys. So last video we got ended up here, so we'll continue from here. So we are fetching the parent data from to roll it over to the child. Now this is a pick list field, okay? And you guys have seen that you guys got error that pick list fields are supported in certain functions, okay? Which means you cannot use the pick list directly. I mean, you cannot stem the pick list directly. In that case, so this is first formula, which is important, which I'm showing you guys. Okay, this formula. Then there is a text formula. Okay. Below two are used in pick list field. Now two are there when you have to use, that is also key point, right? So is pick well, as the name says, is. So it is saying whether that particular value is there or not. To check if a particular pick list value is there or not. Pick list value is there or not. Text. It help you to get the pick list value. So it will check, okay, whether it will check whether that particular value is there or not. And its return type is true or false. Its return type is true or false. So it will say whether that particular value is there or not, yes or no, basically. But this will give you the value directly. Okay. So in our case, we want to see what is the value in type field. So it's going to be text. Okay, because we want to see the value. If we would have been in a condition where we want to check if the value is, I mean, let's suppose country is a pick list. If it is India, do this. If it is Canada, do this. At that time, you will be using is pick val. But when I say, okay, what is the country of, Pradeep is staying? In which country Pradeep is staying? You have to get as a text. Okay. But if I say if Pradeep is staying in India, do this. So it's a is pick val. Now I've used the text function, and if you guys have seen, let me write it in the notepad. Example. Okay, what I've done is text brackets, inside the bracket parent dot type. So type field is going to be converted into text. Whatever you gave in the brackets, it will be converted into text. That's how it is. Okay. And in pick list, as an example, okay, it is same for account type. Okay, we will take it for account type. Go ahead. I'll just paste it here. Okay. Now I have to paste when it comes to formula, guys, you have to always put everything inside the brackets. Okay. You have to put a comma. Don't forget this. It is very minor thing. You have to put comma and then value. Okay. So type field has a pick list value as prospect. So it will say whether that particular is pick well. It means is account type has this value. It will return true or false. Okay. So that's how you can use these two formulas. Now, if I go back, I'll just save it. Go to next, save it. Okay. So now I can go ahead and see the value of type field on the student record, because it will fetch from the account, which is a parent, to the student. If you see right now, account type is blank. Okay. Default is this. Roll number with email is this. Now I'll stamp email first. Okay. I'll save it. Okay. If you guys see account that role with email. Now when it comes to type, let me put, okay, let me update type field on the account. Okay, right now type is blank. I'll put some value. So it's like, one user should not navigate on account to see a field value. I mean, child should show that particular value. That's the use case. Okay. So let me stamp this also because I'm not sure which account field I have used. So I'll save it. If you see, account type is customer direct. It's automatically picked. So it as I said, formula fields are automatically calculated. So you stamp the values, it will automatically change. If you change anything, it will change. Okay, these are read only and automatically gets calculated. So that's how these works. Last thing for today, we will learn about one more data type. Okay, if I show you guys, if I click new, just see there is a data type roll up summary. It's grayed out, which means you cannot select it. So this is one more key feature when it comes to the master data relationship. Okay, roll up summary fields are allowed. Okay, in master data relationship, roll up summary fields are allowed, and here roll up summary fields are not allowed. Okay, grayed out, it means on student you cannot create a master data relationship. A reason being, roll up summary field. Okay, let me create a notes for this. Okay, formula field ho gaya. We have lookup relationship, which is done. Okay, we have master data relationship, which is done. Now roll up summary field. Okay, roll up summary field. So first key point which you have to remember is it will be always created on master object. I repeat, this field you can only create on master object. When it comes to student, what is the master object? Do you guys remember? Divakar, Lava? Account is a master object. So on which object you have to create the field? It's on account. Yeah. So if you come here, now if you click on new, your roll up summary field will be enabled. See, now you can create it. So that's how it works. Okay. You can only create it on master record for your child. And here I will say number of student. Okay. Number of student if I want to show. I click next. Okay. You just have to give name. Now this is a special form. I'll teach you guys everything on this. So master detail, roll up summary has 4 key feature. Okay. 4 features. Count child record. First. Okay. Second, summarize a particular amount, I mean currency, or you can say a number field. Sum, min, max. These are the 4 key feature. It can count number of records. It can find a sum of a particular value among all the childs. It can find a minimum value for a particular field among the child. Let's suppose 10 students are there for one account. So if you use sum, then it will ask for which for, okay, let me show you guys, and you guys will understand. If you see summarize object, student, here other 3 are there because these are also child where account is parent. Okay, I repeat, summarize object will show the child object where account is a master. Okay, I selected as a student. Now I have 4 options. If I use count, okay, it will tell you that, let's suppose if I go to this, I go here, okay, related. Right now it has 1, right? So if you count it, it will show 1. If you add 10, this roll up summary field will also show 10. Second is sum. Now if you see, one field got K. So with fees, it means you can sum of all the fees of the student. Okay. Use cases, let's suppose you want to see, complete student, how much fees all the students are paying to a one account. I repeat, how much fees all the students are paying for an account, then you can use this. Okay. So that's the sum function. Minimum. 1 second now. Explain that. So as I wrote this, count will count the child. Sum will find the sum for a particular field among all the child. Minimum will find minimum value from a field from all the child. Similarly, maximum value from the field inside all the records. So that's how the four function work basically. So in interview, they will just ask when they roll up some, what are the features inside roll up summary, where the roll up summary field will be created. Those are pretty two questions which they will ask. Okay. Then difference between lookup and master detail will tell you, they will, expect you to tell roll up summary difference also. Remember this. So it's important field. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
where the
mhm.
what to say, where the roll up is created, we have to say in the master we can create, right?
On the master object. Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there should be a master detail relationship between the child and the parent. So on master object, we will be able to create the roll up summary field.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's first thing you will say. Don't stop here. Okay. Next thing, roll up summary has four feature. It can
Hmm.
count number of child. It can find sum of one of the field from all the child records, then minimum, maximum, and that's all. Yeah. So that's how you can completely fulfill the definition. Next is this field will be also read only. That also you can say. This field cannot be edited by anyone. Okay, it will be also automatically calculated. Okay, so that's how it will work. Let me show you guys how the sum can be calculated. Sorry, I just use number of student as a label. So count. Okay, you guys can see the count. So remember, whatever way I'm, writing the field names, right? Follow those because those are with respect to market standard companies, policies that you should follow these naming standards. Okay. So
Yeah.
this way, if you guys follow, it means you guys gonna work as a standards with respect to MNCs and all. So you go to here, as I told you guys, on master object we have created. You refresh this page, okay, because it is created on account. You go to detail, and here you should be able to see that field somewhere. Number of students, right? Yeah, here it's 1. Okay, you don't have this, so this how it will keep increasing basically. So that's how you can, you don't need to count there. Okay, the use of this is you don't need to count, it will show you as it is. Similarly, somebody want to see the minimum fees, so they can see it here for the students. So that's all is a use of roll up summary, and you can use it. For you guys to, keep things handy, let me, because we are finishing the fields topics now, read only fields. Okay, I just want to tell you guys auto number. Okay, and roll up summary, which you guys have learned. Secret formula field. Okay, these three are read only fields. It means you cannot edit them. Okay, and then master detail, if allow reparenting is false. Okay, so that's the case. Okay, sure guys, just learn, understand, try to build some. We will move to the next class probably tomorrow, and we'll learn little more deeper. Okay, for the next thing, I mean next class.